DreamWorks, the Pepsi to Disney's Coca-Cola. However, like Pepsi, it's still really tasty. And when DreamWorks gets it, they can pump out some really amazing movies, such as The Prince of Egypt, How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek, and especially Kung Fu Panda. Speaking of which, why don't we talk about the history of this franchise? You see, back in 2004, DreamWorks executive Michael Chance wanted to make a Kung Fu movie. Originally, it was going to be a spoof of Kung Fu movies a la Kung Fu Hustle, and Po, our soon-to-be hero, was going to be a jerk a la Daffy Duck. However, that was scrapped in favor of making an homage of Kung Fu films, and Po was changed to a more SpongeBob-friendly style hero. Quote from co-director John Stevenson in an interview, "We love martial arts movies. I wasn't sure in making fun of them, because I really think martial arts movies can be great films. They can be as good as any genre movie when they're done properly. Let's try to make it a real martial arts movie, albeit with a comedic character, and let's take our action seriously. Let's not give anything up to the big summer movies, and let's really make sure that our Kung Fu is as cool as any Kung Fu ever done, so we can take our place in that canon and make sure it's a beautiful movie, because great martial arts movies are really beautiful looking movies. And then let's see if we can imbue it with real heart and emotion. And so the journey of the Dragon Warrior begins." Kung Fu Panda was released in 2008. The film starred Po, a panda working at his dad's noodle shop, but has an admiration for Kung Fu and dreams to be one of the Furious Five. One day, he got his dream come true when he was chosen to be the Dragon Warrior by the wise turtle Oogway, which makes both of the five and their master Shifu tick. Suddenly, Shifu's greatest and most dangerous student, Tai Lun, escapes from a maximum security prison for revenge, and so now Po must train hard in order to prove himself as the Dragon Warrior. The film starred Jack Black, Justin Hoffman, Angelina Jolie, Lucy Liu, David Cross, Seth Rogen, and Jackie Chan. The film was also very different from many other DreamWorks films at the time. Sure, there were some of their usual silly moments, but for the most part it was more dramatic and epic, featuring some gorgeous fight scenes in CGI. Upon release, the film received strong reviews and grossed $631.7 million at the box office, winning numerous Annie Awards and being nominated for an Oscar and Golden Globe, losing them to WALL-E. There was also a video game tie-in for the PS2 and PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, PC, and DS at the same year. It was a 3D beat-em-up platform developed by Lucasflux, Beanox, and XPIC, and Vicarious Visions. It was mostly well received. There was also a manga released in Japan. And later in the same year, there was a short called Secrets of the Furious Five. The short is basically a framing device that tells the origins of the Furious Five. With gorgeous 2D animation created by Film Roman, it did mainly bring back some of the voices of the movies, and didn't win enough in 4 Annies. And another Wii game called Legendary Wars in the same year was released. It was a beat-em-up game developed by ATM, which wasn't as good as its predecessor. In 2010, Po got himself a holiday special in the vein of Shrek the Halls called Kung Fu Panda Holiday, which sees Po trying to host a traditional feast while trying to spend time with his dad, Mr. Ping, and brought back many of the voices cast from the movies and aired on NBC. A year later, in 2011, Kung Fu Panda got a sequel called Kung Fu Panda 2, and here Po and the Furious Five go on a quest to stop a crazy peacock named Shen from eradicating Kung Fu with his cannon and wolf army. Along the way, Po learned of his history on where he came from. The film had a more darker tone, if a more evil villain, and deals with themes like adoption and genocide, and featured new characters such as the previously mentioned Shen, played by Gary Oldman, and features the same action-packed sequences from the first, but amping them up. Like the first, the film was critically favored, some calling it even better than the first, and it grossed $665 million and was nominated for an Oscar. A video game was released. The PS3 and Wii versions were action adventures, while the Xbox 360 featured the Kinect. It didn't do so well, and was published by PTHQ this time around. Also, like the first film, a short was released called Secrets of the Masters. It tells the background of Master Croc, Ox, and Rhino as they go on a journey with Oogway to stop the Wu sisters. It features some really nice 2D animation in One and Andy. Also during that time, a TV series was released on Nickelodeon called Legends of Awesomeness. It follows the adventures of Poe and as he and the Furious Five tried to save the valley from foes. It was directed by Peter Hastings of Animaniacs fame and featured pretty weak CGI compared to the films. And other than Lucy Liu as Viper and James Hahn as Mr. Ping, none of the cast from the films reprised the role, most of the cast were from the games. While it wasn't as well received as the films, the show did win 11 Emmys and an Annie Award. The series lasted from 2011 to 2016. Another short was released in 2015 called Secrets of the Scroll. It was an origin story in how the Furious Five met, featuring a younger Poe in the same gorgeous hand-drawn animation. It was nominated for an Annie Award. Also in the same year was Showdown of Legendary Legends. It was similar to Smash Bros. And featured many of the characters from the movies. Finally, in 2016, Kung Fu Panda 3 was released. In this one, Poe is reunited with his birth father, first seen at the end of 2, and discovers the existence of a secret panda village, but must soon learn of Master Chi and prepare the pandas to fight against Kai, a spirit warrior intent on destroying Oogway's legacy. The film features some of the best animation from the franchise with gorgeous fight sequences in colors, and feature new characters like Tay and Kai, voiced by J.K. Lee. Like its predecessors, the film was critically praised and grossed $521.2 million. There was also a short release called Panda Paws, released on the Blu-ray and DVD of the film. Two years later, in 2018, another series was released called Paws of Destiny and aired on Amazon Prime. The series followed Poe as he trained 4 young pandas with the power of 4 constellations. Sadly, the series ended a year later. However, that's not to say that's the end of the Dragon Warrior swan song. That's not to say it's the Dragon Warrior swan song, for Netflix will release another series with Jack Black reprising his role as Poe, and many more Kung Fu Panda movies on the way. So to many more adventures with the Dragon Warrior. Alright, that's all I got for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you all next time. Skadoosh!